फ्रेंड्स नमस्कार, स्वागत है आप सभी का यहाँ पे। तो यहाँ पे जो डिस्कस करने वाले हैं दैट इज़ रिलेटेड टू द बैंक पेंशनर्स। सो यहाँ पे देखेंगे क्या क्या एफर्ट्स हो रहे हैं रिगार्डिंग द बैंक पेंशन अपडेशन एंड बैंक पेंशन की पेमेंट के रिगार्डिंग। सो दोस्तों, अगर आप अभी तक चैनल के साथ फ्रेंड्स नहीं बने हैं तो चैनल को जरूर सब्सक्राइब कर लेना फॉर द लेटेस्ट बैंकिंग एंड पेंशन रिलेटेड अपडेट्स के लिए। यहाँ पे आप देख सकते हैं दैट इज़ अ लेटर बीइंग रेफर्ड बाय मिस्टर सी एन वेणुगोपालन जी, जो कि बहुत ही अच्छा काम कर रहे हैं। उनकी तरफ से जो लेटर रेफ़र करा गया रिगार्डिंग पेमेंट ऑफ पेंशन टू श्री के ए एम्प्लॉय नंबर दिस ऑफ ई सिंडिकेट बैंक इन कंप्लायंस विद डायरेक्शंस ऑफ केरला हाई कोर्ट। तो ये इंपॉर्टेंट है यहाँ पे केरला हाई कोर्ट का। So it was a matter of disgrace that in spite of High Court of Kerala directing to pay pension to the above employee, so Canara Bank took the matter to the Supreme Court of India in violation of National Litigation Policy through SLP। तो ये SLP नंबर है 5357 और 2023। तो यहाँ पे आप उसे चेक भी कर सकते हैं। To taste the defeat once again simply as it can litigate at the cost of public money. So Canara Bank was following the footsteps of Syndicate Bank, which went into obscurity after committing sins to employee who worked for it. So now I make a humble request to you, be pleased to pay the pension to the employee as directed by the हाई कोर्ट। तो यहाँ पे केरला हाई कोर्ट ने बोला भी आप इनको पेंशन पे कीजिए, बट द बैंक वो सुप्रीम कोर्ट के पास चला गया इन द फॉलोइंग मोड टू बी फेयर and appropriate rupees 6,51,355 from the fixed deposit toward bank's contribution to the PF pay pension to employee from 1st May 2010 along with interest at 9% on the pension payable for each month from 1st May 2010 to 30th April 2023 and pay commutation of pension by reckoning the age of 60 at the time of retirement, that is 30th April 2010, and interest at 9% on the amount of commutation from that date, and fix the date of restoration of full pension reckoning 15 years from the date of commutation. So the release of management share of CPF of rupees 6,51,355 by Syndicate Bank on 3rd May 2010 to the employee was erroneous, as the CPS was to be retained by the bank for transfer to the pension fund, right? So it was not taken back when requested to do so, so it can attract no interest apart from its refund. So banks have also not collected anything additional to 156% of CPF even from the compulsory retired employees for giving them pension in the year 2018. The provision for payment of 56% of CPF was coming into pension regulation only through clause 3b of pension regulation 2017, and it is void in terms of section 19(1) and 19(4) of the Banking Companies Act 1970, so it being inconsistent with the pension scheme. The order of Honorable Court also does not mention payment of anything behind rupees 6,51,355. So pertinently the amount was remaining with the bank itself in the form of fixed deposit from the very date of its release, and the bank was applying the money in its lending activities and earning handsome interest. Grey matter was wanting in the skull of the blind and blunt officials of Syndicate Bank to act in a prudent manner. So they were departing from settlement on pension dated 27th of April 2010 and stipulating the condition applicable to both pre 27th April 2010 retirees and post 2010 retirees to the employees and denying him पेंशन। यहाँ पे पूरा केस बड़ा प्रॉपरली डिस्कस हुआ है भी। केरला हाई कोर्ट ने ऑर्डर्स करे हैं एंड द बैंक वेंट टू द सुप्रीम कोर्ट। दिस वाज द केस दैट वाज बीइंग पुट बाय Mr. C N Venugopalan ji. So Syndicate Bank was virtually putting the employee to starvation for 13 years without giving him pension and enjoying the money as a sequel to its own mistakes. So the employee had to sustain a loss of 2 lakh by way of legal expenses also. So it would be impact of wisdom to imagine yourself in the place of employee, as it will lead you to right recourse of action which are outlined in para 2 and can obviate inconvenience and further litigation. So to my knowledge, there are nearly 200 similar cases which pension was denied by Syndicate Bank for failure of refunding the CPF, and 56% of it within the time frame of 15 December 2010, where Canara Bank can be added into litigation. So for the time being, I request you to kindly pass on necessary instructions to those concerned to settle the payment of pension to the employee and to furnish the detailed working of payment to obligate filing of contempt petition before the Honorable High Court of Kerala at your own cost. Thanking you, Mr. C. N. Venugopalan.